Hello everybody, my name is John Life and welcome back to Detective Butler Maiden Voyage Murder Episode 3 everyone. So let's get into this. I want to get through 2 chapters because I really heard this game is long, so I want to try to get through 2 chapters. Let's go. So we want to load the game and we want to go to June 5th, chapter 3. I slowly pick myself up out of the bed, feeling refreshed and full of energy. I quickly glance around the room. Looks like my father isn't here. Sitting upright, I'm able to spot a note laid out on the other bed. Gilligan, I'm sorry that I haven't been listening to you. I'll go talk to the company members about it. Be back by 2 o'clock. GG. He's left these notes to me in the past when he didn't want to wake me up. But as a result, I've slept in so late. Such a bad habit of mine. I take the note and fold it up tightly, sticking it in my pocket for now. I open the screen door and step onto the balcony. The view from here is probably one of the best considering it's a VIP room. All the balconies of the VIP room are adjacent to one another. Each balcony is also separated by a wall, so it's not like we could easily go from one to the other. It's also not something anyone would want to do for fun. If you fall into that ocean, there's no coming back up. Despite the good view from here, the weather itself doesn't look promising. The sky is filled with clouds, much darker than they were yesterday. What a terrible time to have booked a cruise. I close and lock the door when I come back in. I head over to the bathroom to take a quick shower. The bathroom itself is fairly small. It comes fully equipped with a toilet, sink, and bathtub as one might expect. The shower has multiple knobs controlling whether the water is hot or cold and whether it's fresh water or salt water. I'll take a shower, order for room service for breakfast, and be on my way. Without my father around to watch me every move, I'll be able to spend my time on the ship as I please. And that's exactly what I'll do. Oh. One of the first things I see upon walking down the hallway is a bar. I believe my father came here at some point yesterday, so I'm slightly curious myself. Everyone! It's that girl! Remember from chapter 1? It's that girl. Inside the bar, the maid I saw in my room stands behind the counter, serving drinks to various customers. No one I recognize. And from the looks of it, no one she cares much for either. Mostly unshaven old men, no doubt coming to the bar to wash away their sorrows and poisonous liquor. I'm not much of a drinker I'm not much for drinking myself, especially underage, but that girl is kinda cute. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Alright, Gilligan, you got this! Hey, long time no see! Gah, what kind of line was that? We just saw each other yesterday! What? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, hey! I remember you from yesterday. I can't seem to remember your name, though. Gilligan is my name. Gilligan. Gilligan Golder. Nice to meet you. It's always awkward introducing myself to strangers. If they don't laugh at my ridiculous name, they're busy thinking about my father's company instead. Gilligan, huh? Sounds like a cool name. See those red cheeks? She's blushing. Never met a Gilligan before. My name is Cecilia K-Rita. Cecilia. Nice to meet you too. For a moment I thought she meant to say Cecilia, but one look at her name tag removed all doubts. There was actually a human on this planet with a more ridiculous name than mine. Haha, I'm glad we're all caught up then. I can't say I've met a Cecilia before either. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Let's get down to business, shall we? When I'm not cleaning rooms, I'm taking orders here at the bar. What can I get you? She's not even gonna check my age, huh? I can't tell if that flattery or absent-mindedness, but either way, I won't pass up a girl's offer. Well, let's take a look at the menu. Oh, now what's this, Gilligan? Dun dun dun! Detective Butler. Found a girl you like? Ooh. Butler? Man, he has the worst timing. The one and only. Oh, you two are friends then? Well, we really just met yesterday too. We're great friends. Best friends. Known each other for a long time. Now, hit me with your best drink. Our best drink? That would be... She scrams to look through the menu, but it's clear she hasn't practiced enough. This must be only her second day on the job. Alright, I'll make it easy for you. I'll have some vodka and grapefruit juice. Gilligan, you should get the vodka too. Vodka? I've never had it before. Oh, well, you might not like it at first, but try it anyway. Be a man! Vodka sure is a popular choice lately. If that's what you'd like, I'll get some ready. Cecilia grabs 2 bottles and sets them on the counter, which she pours into the glasses. I pick up one of them and take a drink out of curiosity. Oh, jeez! You idiot! You're supposed to mix it with something first, like grapefruit juice. It's called a Greyhound. Well, you could drink vodka straight, but for someone's first drink... Yeah, not the best idea. It's a real killer. Ugh, what? It's too late for that. I've learned my lesson. I don't like this stuff. 'Tis a shame. Drinking like this brings me back to the good old days, when I was just a rookie myself. Rookie, my name unknown. Really? How long ago was that? Yesterday. Now, Cecilia, was it? Have I told you I'm a journalist for the Lighthouse Chronicles? If you find any good gossip, let me know. Oh, really? I think I know a story you might want to write about. Have you heard about the haunted elevator? Haunted elevator? Yeah, isn't it crazy? The captain made sure to tell the employees this morning not to use it. Ooh, spooky. Now, that might be a good scoop. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I'm really into stories about the paranormal. They always give me the creeps. From what I've been told, 2 passengers were found dead inside that elevator long ago. Apparently, the elevator wasn't working properly yesterday, so maybe their spirits are trying to tell us something. Even if it is unsettling to hear that people died there, I'm too skeptical to think there's ghosts are actually haunting the ship. That's what all the skeptics say. Just wait until you have bad things happen to you. Weird and strange, unexplainable things, and you'll surely change your mind. The day I see a ghost is the day I become world famous. If someone could prove ghosts real, they'd have gotten rich from it by now. So you're telling me you're not world famous and filthy rich? Alrighty, Mr. Golder. Gilligan Golder. Ooh, I get it now. You're from that big company in New York. And here I was hoping my father's company wouldn't get involved in this. Good work, Butler. Anyways, I'll admit that the subject of the haunted elevator would catch some interest, but I can't just see it being real. Well, Gilligan, there's only one way to find out. You don't mean to go investigate it ourselves? Exactly. I mean, what else you were planning to do on this cruise? Around and watch TV all day? Live a little. Alright, you have a point. Let's test the waters with these supposed ghosts. Be careful. You don't want an angry spirit on your hands. Right. That's why he's got me around. Yeah, to scare them off. I was thinking to capture all their hearts instead. Butler and I leave the bar, stopping at the elevator. There's a sign attached to it that says, "Under maintenance, do not use." Alright, so what do you say we go for a ride? He pushes the button next to the elevator without hesitation. Yes, of course. Let's disobey the sign. How else would you expect to piss off some dead guys? Anyways, it's not working. Maybe it needs a key. Point to the keyhole right above the elevator button. No problem. Take a look at these. Butler waves a key ring consisting of metal keys in front of me. These must be the key to the elevator. Wait, are those her keys? I told you, you trust people way too easily. Butler walks over to the elevator, searching through the key ring for the right one. But none of them work. Well, that's a buzzkill. Where the hell is that key then? Hey, you're the detective, right? Don't ask me. I sure am, Watson. Oh, Gilligan, what a surprise to see you here. I hope you've been enjoying your stay so far. Coming up from the stairs, Captain Jenkins can greet us. Oh, it's been nice. My first time to a cruise ship, too. Good, good, good. If there's anything I can do for you. Ahoy there, Captain. I'm a reporter from the Lighthouse Chronicles doing a story on this ship. And this supposedly haunted elevator sounds like a good scoop. He hands Jack one of his business cards as he talks. Oh, you've already heard about the elevator? Who told you? Perhaps I should give them a raise. Cecilia, the maid and the barmaid. Or just barmaid, to be concise. Ah, yes, her. Quite clumsy and forgetful, but she shows incredible dedication. Now then, Mr. Butler. Just Butler is fine, Captain. And Jack is fine too. Jack motions for us to follow him down the hall. Please, come this way. I was just about to begin the ghost tour. Normally it costs extra, but for this newspaper I'll let you come along for free. How kind of you. After going down several flights of stairs, we arrive at the first deck. Normally it'd be off limits. However, a lot of tourists are standing around for the ghost tour. Blythe and Howard are among the crowd. I wave to them and they approach me. Yeah! Hello, Gilligan. Hey, so I guess you're both heard of the ghost story. Only from Blythe has told me. There was that girl at the bar last night. It was the only thing she talked about. It'd be hard to forget. Hey, everyone. It's already starting, so pay attention. We enter the engine room. Machinery lines the walls of the narrow walkway, leaving only a small area to move around. This cruise ship was built in the 1930s, although I've been advertising today as the first cruise. That's a small lie. It was built that long ago, huh? Is this engine room a testament to that? Excellent observation. The engine room is one of the few areas we refuse to remodel. It's because of the paranormal activity involved down here. From the very moment of the ship's construction, it was doomed to be haunted. Who knows why, but everything that could have gone wrong always did. This engine room was the scene of all kinds of accidents. It was not uncommon for the workers to slip down the stairs or get their limbs crashed by the machinery back then. At the time, the country was undergoing a financial crisis. Those who needed money were willing to risk their lives working on this poorly funded ship. Eventually, my grandfather rose through the ranks and built upon this ship. Soon enough, he was known for having one of the finest vessels in the country. But one day, In 1962, everything he had built up came to an end. An unfortunate accident involving a newly installed elevator killing 2 passengers. The resulting lawsuit cost him the ship and his career. 2 passengers? Follow me. The captain opens a nearby door and motions our tour group to step inside. One of the guards holds the door as Jack leads the way. Butler and I follow close behind him. Once the rest of the crowd enters, the bodyguard shut the door, returning to the captain's side. What a dark place. Its age really shows. Just look around. Sure enough, the rust-coated walls look decades old. I never liked dark places, and while I'm still skeptical about any ghosts, I can't deny this room gives me a creep feeling. One of the bodies, a man, was identified as Booney Cobalt. He was known for being a wealthy CEO of an airline business. The other body, a woman, could not be identified, and so the media dubbed the Cobalt couple, using Boone as Boone's last name. Fortunately for my grandfather, the Cobalt family was filthy rich, and they filed a lawsuit against him. He was forced to give away all of his hard-earned money and close down the cruise ship business. My own family reputation was tarnished that day, and ever since, we've done our best to try and rebuild what we've lost. So once I required enough funds, I decided to buy back my grandfather's ship. So the Cobalt couple was killed inside the elevator, making it haunted. Is that it? That's the gist of it. During our renovation, several workers reported paranormal activity down here. Rather than repeat history and risk some more accidental deaths, I told them to leave this place as is. Several people in the crowd whispered to themselves. They all seemed quite convinced after hearing Captain Jack's retelling. What do you think, Gilligan? It seems real to me. It's a scary story, I'll give him that. But until I see proof, I won't believe it. Hey, you're quite the fighter. Just like your father. Hey, Jack. What's behind this door? Nothing important. It's off limits. Can't even give a reporter an inside look? Haha, that's right. As I said, nothing to see there. What a letdown. Then at the very least, you'll let me check out the elevator, right? It's closed off for good reasons. Why can't you take no for an answer? I'm an investigative journalist. Snooping around in places I don't belong is my specialty. I'll just have to find my own. Anyways, that ends our tour. Please follow me up these stairs. Suddenly, the lights flicker on and off, and the room goes black. The crowd responds with a number of gasps and screams, adults and the children alike. Seriously, what kind of parent brings a baby to a ghost tour? They'll be scared for life. Whoa, what the? Despite the crowd's noise, I'm able to hear Butler mutter something, followed by a loud crashing sound. The lights soon come back on, and I see Butler lying at the bottom of the stairs. Thankfully, his fedora looked unharmed. Hey, Butler, are you okay? Rather than saying something witty like, "Do I look okay, you moron?" he gives me no response. I guess that wasn't the smartest thing to ask considering he's out cold. What happened over there? Is he alright? He sure did bump his head on the floor. It's bleeding. Perhaps that's what he gets for mocking those ghosts. Either way, he needs medical attention. Men, take him to the infirmary. Jack's bodyguards follow his command and hastily pick up Butler's body, carrying him out of the room. Gilligan, you should follow them. Make sure your friend is okay. Right. I'll see you guys later. I waved at Howard and Blythe before accompanying the captain's men. Upon arriving at the infirmary, I'm surprised to see Donald sitting on one of the beds. The guards place Butler down on an adjacent bed. Donald looks surprised as well. The nurse isn't here. She had to get something from me on the storage room. I was waiting for her to come back. I see. We will find her. The guards march out of the room, intent on finding the nurse. I remember that kid from last night. Is he your friend? Yeah. Hit his head kinda hard in the basement. Ouch. I burned myself when working in the kitchen earlier. It's nothing too bad, but I'd rather take care of it now than let the wound get infected. Right. I've never gotten burned before, but it sounds painful. I've gotten used to the occasional fire. I just got a bit carried away with this time. Oh. What do you mean? I was preparing lunch earlier, right? I thought I had all sorted out, but then Jack comes up to me and says he's planning some sort of special banquet tonight. Came out of nowhere. So he says that the ingredients I was eating should have been used for the banquet, but how was I supposed to know? My temper got the best of me and I accidentally spilled some boiling hot water on my apron. I wonder what he's planning. I don't know. I could never tell what he wanted. Gillen, I'll let you in on a secret. You ready? Excuse me. Sure, I guess. I've known Jack for a long time. In fact, that's partly why I'm working here. More out of an obligation for an old friend than for myself. Obligation? A long time ago, when I was no more than 10 years old, my family took me on this cruise ship. It took almost the same now, and seeing it bring back lots of memories. My own father was friends with the captain back then, and you know what he did? He was a chef too. You could say I followed him in his footsteps. So you heard that Jack was starting up his grandfather's cruise ship business. That's what you meant by obligation? Our families were always close. After he shut down the cruise ship, the old captain entrusted many things to my father. I believe they came quite close friends after that. As for me, well, I used to take care of Jack when he was little. You see, he didn't come from the best upbringing. His grandfather had several ties with his entire family. I believe Jack grew up quite lonely and detached from society, but I did my best to try and teach him the things his own father wouldn't. Donald looks around the room, peeking out into the hallway. Then he returns to sitting down. You know all those guys he got in suits? They aren't just random strangers. They work for him. I kind of figured that. What I mean is he's known them all in the past. Young Jack was a troublemaker indeed, and I wasn't always around to watch him. Those men took him and trained him in a certain way. He joined their gang and climbed the ranks until he became their trusted leader. That's where they came from. I see. They taught him strength, but not discipline. Jack gets carried away too much with his own power. He thinks he can get away with things. He can't control it. And as his former caretaker, I want to teach him to. But he won't listen. You'll listen, Gilligan. You're a good listener. Thank you. Perhaps I've been rambling too much, but I need to get that off my chest. I know that feeling. Gilligan. Don't become like Jack. It's too sad to see a family torn apart like this. Chapter 4. Let me see what we're at. 24 minutes. We're gonna end it here. I don't want to make this video too long because it's a lot of reading on me as well. But it can get boring after a while watching a 24-minute video. But anyways, guys, I think this is a good place to wrap up Detective Butler Maiden Voyage Murder. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe. We'll continue Chapter 4 very soon. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to tell me in the comments. So thank you everyone for taking the time to watch today's video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.